Launch Marzu's Steam page and demo in January. It's now around 380 wishlist. Is that normal for a solo indie game, or should I be concerned? Well, my first question is, what is your goal? Is your goal learning or finding financial success? If the goal is financial success, then I'm sorry that I do not have good news, because if in 6 months you've only gotten 400 wishlists, that is a clear indicator there is not too much interest in that specific game idea or in this specific game as how it's made. So in theory, that is not a good start. So I would not say, okay, the capsule is really good. I really like the capsule. That is nice. First-person psychological horror game where explore shifting ancient ruins, solve environmental puzzles, and survive an unseen presence in an atmosphere of constant dread. Okay, so that's... I'm not too much into horror, so I'm not very good at analyzing horror games, but the capsule is great, and psychological horror, okay. I would say there's no specific hook here. It just seems like a general horror game where you are in ancient ruins, so I would not really identify a specific hook over here, but yeah. In terms of the game itself, again, I'm not a fan of horror, so I can't really analyze it too much, but the visuals seem nice. Okay, it seems scary, spooky. The ancient ruins part seems decently interesting. These little things, why do you have like solid color over here? Those don't seem to like everything else looks really beautiful. Then you've got like blobs of solid color. So that is a bit strange. I don't know if those are like interactable objects or something. They definitely seem very out of place because everything else looks quite beautiful. All this looks very well made, very nice. Yeah, everything else looks quite nice. Just those blobs are a little bit strange, but yeah. So in terms of the game, it's a horror puzzle game where you do that. Okay. So I guess the only thing is I don't see a specific hook. It seems to be well made, seems to be nice visuals, but I'm not seeing why should anyone play this as opposed to like Outlast. That's kind of the thing. There's no unique hook that I'm seeing. Okay, so those are interactive. Okay, definitely need a different shader for the interactable things because that one is way too out of place. But yeah, other than that, visually the game seems nice, but yeah, that is the only thing that is the first thing that stands out to me right away is basically no unique hook. So just a psychological horror game. Okay, it seems to be well made. The capsule is really good. That is really nice. Then down here, so if you got a demo, does demo have any reviews? Okay, 3 reviews. Are they positive? Okay, they are positive. So at least people do play it. They do seem to like it. Yeah. And here it's into the ruins if you're there. There's a short atmospheric introduction to the world of Marzu. Okay. If it's nice, scary, that's good. Okay. Exploration, environmental storytelling. Oh, did you write a different description for the demo? Okay, you did. Okay, good. Yeah. All right, so this seems nice. It has some nice gifts and so on. So yeah, in general, I would say the Steam page is pretty well made. Everything seems quite nice. So you've got the trailer. The trailer is 50 seconds. That seems to be pretty good. The screenshots, they all seem to be pretty good. Again, this is the only exception. That one seems very janky compared to everything else, but the rest of it seems quite nice. The capsule is really good. I quite like it. So in general, I would say this is all quite good. The only issue is really that there's no unique hook. Why would anyone play this as opposed to playing Outlast? That is kind of the issue. It seems to be a very well-made game that does not entice people to play because it's just like there's thousands of horror games on Steam. So yeah. And this one is under adventure games. I'm pretty sure this should be under horror games as opposed to adventure because the adventure tag is also not quite good. So I'll definitely put horror as one of the main tags. So yeah, it's right here. It's like the 7th tag. I would definitely put it as like the first one because definitely seems to be mainly that. So yeah, I would maybe experiment with those tags, but for the most part, I would say those results are probably based around that, based on the fact that there's no unique hook to the game. And suddenly that is not really something that you can quite fix. So I guess the good news, so the bad news is there's no unique hook, and that is why the game has no wish list after like 7 months. So no matter how much you try to push it, sadly, I don't think it's going to end up very, very well. But the good news is that clearly you know how to write a good Steam page. This is all very well made. The good news is how the game itself, visually looks nice, looks well produced. So the good news is that if you take that same production value but apply it to a much more marketable idea, like a game that has a much more proper hook, the good news is your next game will probably do quite a bit better. So yeah, sadly, bad news, but then good news. So hopefully, I hope you try to find a little bit of success with this game, but mainly I hope you take these skills, apply them to a much more marketable, better idea, and hopefully you find quite success. Yeah. Did you hear the story on how the game about digging a hole actually made millions of dollars? Or do you know how much is a Steam daily deal worth and how you might get one? Did you hear about the problem of making more money with assets in games? Or have you done this extremely important exercise? Those are all things that I covered in my Game Dev Report newsletter. It's what I write every single Sunday with any weekly game dev news and some interesting articles that I come across every week. Sign up for free with the link in the description.